Okay, you guys, this is the video for the song lyrics project. So this is going to be right after the landscape demo. So if you have not already done this landscape demo, please make sure you go back and finish this first. But once you are finished, you can go ahead and move into the song lyrics project tab on my website right here. All right. So for this project, you are going to choose a song. It can be any song. Obviously, it has to be school appropriate. And you're going to make kind of like a scene of how you just did in the landscape demo, but regarding your song. So here's an example down here. This person did the song Rainbow Connection, which was sung by the Muppets. So we have our lyrics, we have some stuff in the background, we have these two Muppets, we have the star, the boat. So you're really just kind of combining a bunch of pictures you're finding off of Google to make a scene that would look like it comes from your song. Okay, so the checklist for this one: choose any song, must be school appropriate. Um, as long as the lyrics that you choose, because you have to choose at least 2 to 4 lines of lyrics right here, as long as those lyrics are school appropriate, that's fine. If there's other lyrics in the song that, are a little bit iffy, just don't use those lyrics. But I think you guys are pretty good in, knowing which is school appropriate or not. You need one background image. You need at least 4 extra images, not in all 4 corners or floating. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. And then you are going to use these images to create a scene. You're going to include a foreground, a middle ground, and a background, just like how we did in the landscape demo. You need 2 to 4 lines of lyrics. Again, you can do more, but don't do too much because then it starts to take away from your image. You're going to save it as a JPG when you're done and then upload to Google Classroom and your portfolio. So this is what I would suggest doing. So I'm in Pixlr. I'm going to click on Create New. For this one, you can use Full HD. On mine, it's the one that's always selected. So I'm going to click Full HD. You can name it Song and then your name. Turn your background on to white and then click Create. And we have this. Okay, so I was already kind of putting mine together, so I will show you what I have so far. I chose the song A Million Dreams from Greatest Showman. You've probably heard it before. It's very popular. So I'm going to show you how I put this together with everything that was required on this checklist. So, number 1, background image. I have this background image here. I just searched in Google, found an image I liked, and I stretched it out to make the whole page. Second thing, we need 4 extra images. You can do more than 4. So those images, I have these bubbles, a rainbow, lanterns, this girl, and then these animal cloud things. So that's 5 images, so that's enough. I also have images in the background, like this rainbow, these bubbles, images in the middle ground, which is the girl and these animals, and then images in the foreground, which is the closest thing to me, which are these lanterns, and you can tell because this one's really big, so you can tell that it's closer to you. So it really is this simple. So as long as you have all of these things first, 1 background image and then 4 extra images, and then you make sure that you've created somewhat of a scene, foreground, middle ground, background, then you can move on and do the 2 to 4 lines of lyrics. And I did not add those in because I want to show you, because I don't think we've ever done text before. So here's what you're going to do if you want to add text. You are going to click on the T at the bottom. It says text. The little picture says happy birthday. Click on the T, and then nothing happens. And then you're going to click somewhere on your screen. And it's going to ask you if you want to add a text layer, and you click add. And then you get this. I think this is in another language. And then I'm going to write the lyrics that I'm choosing. So I'm just going to choose the first 3 lines of the chorus. Okay. And you can just put it all in one if you want, or you can do different text layers. My head, okay. Okay. So I typed in my lyrics, right? To change the color, I'm not clicking, I'm still in my text tool. To change the color or the font, highlight, or if you want, you click Control A, and that will highlight everything. You can change your font up here. I have a lot of fonts here. I mean, the ones that have the little crown next to them, you don't have, but there's plenty more that you have here. So I'm just gonna click on something that looks like it would belong here. All right, I'll pick this one. Oh, what happened? My text fell behind all my background, so gotta bring that all the way up. All right. Again, you change the color. This is brown. I don't want it to be brown. I want to be able to see it, so I probably change it to like something like white. If you want to change the size, you can click on the 60 points here. It's automatically at 60. So to change it, you just move this little slider. I don't want to be too big, so that's pretty good for me. You can, oh my goodness, what happened? I think that's good. I can use this to kind of catty corner. I can move it over. I think I might make this a little bit smaller. Now, if you wanted to, which I suggest doing, on the checklist, it also says, hold on, let me move this. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's happening. It's going crazy. It says to change the font / design / colors. So what you could do, you could keep it all like this, change the font. You can make some of the words different colors if you want to. So if I highlight this, let's say I wanted to make half of the word or half of the sentence. Oh, I can't. Okay. In Photopea, you are allowed to change everything like that. So if you wanted to make a different word like stand out, here's what you could do. I'll show you. You could add another text layer. And let's say I wanted to emphasize A Million Dreams because that's the name of the songs. Actually, I'll just do this one. A Million Dreams. And I'll make this another bright color. That's good. A different font. Let's be fun with this. I don't know what font looks like it should be about dreams, but we will find one. Okay, this one's cool. This one's pretty much exactly like the one I just had. All right. I could make this. There we go. All right. So let's say I wanted to emphasize this. I could come over here and I could erase my eraser tool. Where is my eraser tool? Is it not working? It's not working. All right, so I'll just go back into my text tool. I will take this out. Here we go. A little bit harder than it should be, but it is what it is. Okay, I'll make this smaller. I can move this, and then I can make this one like this, right? And I could do that with every word if I wanted to. Or if you really wanted to, you could type each line. Like if I took out these and I wanted to type each line in a different font or something, again, I add my text layer. I don't know why it keeps going behind my background. Doesn't make sense. Let's say I wanted this to be the first line. Oops. Okay, that'll be purple. Sure. Let's move it down here. Move tool. And then what's the next line? The brightest colors fill my head, right? Click the text tool. I could add another text layer. Add. Again, why is it going all the way down here? I don't know. Let's try this one. This is a good font. Then I could make this one green. The brightest colors fill my head. I don't know why it types like in black, but then it comes out green. I may need to make this a little smaller. Okay. All right, and then what's the last line? A million dreams are keeping me awake. All right, I could add another text layer, add text layer, add. Again, it's all the way down there. Don't understand. I could make this another color. Let's do, we already have purple. Let's do yellow. Another font. If you hover over the fonts, you should be able to see what they look like, but for some reason, sometimes it doesn't really work. I want like a cute cursive-y font. That's way too small. See, if you're like me, it takes you forever just to pick one thing. Did not realize I had this much font option. Alright, I'll pick this one. Down here. Turn. And there we go. And that's it. So I'm done. Right? If you want, at the end, only if you are totally finished, you can merge everything. So you would click the three dots on your top layer, merge visible. So now they are all one and nothing can move. Only if you're done, which I am done. So I'm merging. Then I'm going to File, Save, JPG is selected. Make sure this says song, my name, download. And there we go. Once it's downloaded, you can add it into Google Classroom and your portfolio. Obviously, if you have any questions, you just let me know. Hopefully everything turns out great. So have a great day.